Welcome back to another Monk Reflections. I'm trying to brave the cold on this frigid night to share with you one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. One of nature's most amazing shows lies just beyond the horizon. And as daylight gives way to the night, I plan to record it. This is the beginning of the Milky Way season.
Tonight, the sky's promising to put on quite a show, but we're gonna have to earn it. It's still winter, and it's going to be in the teens at 4 o'clock this morning, when the Milky Way should be rising out over the top of those hills over there and streak across the sky from the south to the southeast. It's my first Milky Way photo shoot of the year. The Milky Way season starts about mid-February, lasts until the early October, where I live here in Kansas. And during that time, it shifts from the southeast to rising out of the southwest. And all through that time, it also gets earlier and earlier in the night. So tonight, it'll be about 4:30 before you can see the galactic core of the Milky Way as it comes up across the southern sky. As we go on through the year, of course, it's going to shift and it'll get earlier, so we'll be able to get it like at 10 o'clock. Won't be as bad, but tonight it's going to be cold, but it's going to be clear, and I'm excited to try to get out here and bring it to you. Let me try to set this up for you. I've got my tripod where I'll have it in 4 o'clock in the morning. And I have the camera facing out. According to photo pills, the galactic core will come up at about 136.5 degrees to the southeast. That's the way I have the camera pointed now. And it will be at that position at 4:30 a.m. The forecast is supposed to be clear and cold. Temperatures will be in the teens. That's all right. It ought to be a beautiful show. And it'll be the first one of the year for me. I love this time of year when I can get out and start to see the beauty of the night sky. I love to take photos of wildlife, but I also love to do astrophotography, especially the Milky Way, and especially the Milky Way over some of my favorite sites. This is Elk City Lake, and it's at the Elk City State Park, which is just right across the way over there. Beautiful lake. A lot of wildlife uses this, and it's also wonderful to see and to try to take the photos. Let me sort of share with you what this will look like as we get started. Set this up to where I can get it to 136 degrees southeast. Right there. Lock that in of where the Milky Way comes up. The wind across the lake has got some ripples, not waves like it was last week when it was so stormy, but it's still rippling. I'm hoping that that sort of smooths out tonight, and if possible, that there would be some stars reflecting in the water. That would be an epic shot. If not, it'll still be a wonderful shot. Well, good morning. It's 4 o'clock, and Milky Way will be up here in about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get up and get dressed so I can go out in the cold. It's cold out. It's 20 degrees. It says that it feels like 13. It's warm here in the car. Now, I did wake up, probably around midnight, and it was a little cool in the car, so I turned the heat up. It has 10 gears, or the 10 power settings, and I had it on the lowest setting I could. So power level 1. And I moved it up to power level 3. And now it is very comfortable in the car. And it's really quiet when you're listening to it. No sound from the heater unit outside at all, just the blowing air on the inside, which is like a white noise and really helps me to sleep well. No condensation in the car. Check out the windows. This is just really very clear and no condensation at all. So that dry heat of the diesel heater is also a plus. Well, let me put a shirt on and put my jacket on before I go out in the cold, and I'll bring you out there with me. It is cold. So I'm gonna set up the camera and try to get this photo. Then I'm gonna do a time sequence and see if I can't get the Milky Way. It's really low in the sky. Again, it's early in the season, but I really wanted to get out here and try to get this for you. So let's go. So I'm gonna turn the headlamp off when I get this. And then I'm gonna set it to interval shooting and do a time lapse. All right, so here we go. Turn it on the menu button, interval shooting. Okay. Good morning. I don't know how I did. I think the Milky Way just might be too low in horizon. Maybe I'm just too anxious to get out here. One of the things I do like about my car setup is that I can get out here and be warm and get rest while I'm trying. And if I don't try, then I know the answer. I won't get anything. So I did a time lapse with 300 photos, so maybe out of there that will be one that does catch the Milky Way as it came up, but it's really low in the horizon. There's still, no matter where you go, right along the horizon, there's light pollution. Sometimes that'll just blow out the stars. It would have been a nice night. The moon, it set around midnight, and it was just a crescent moon. The sky was beautiful, and show you a couple of pictures just of stars. They were just amazing. And then we'll see if we got anything from the Milky Way.
Well, with sunrise, it cut through the chill of the night. I got back, processed these photos, and put them into a sequence. Here's the time lapse. And then here is my favorite photo of the night. Be sure that you hit the bell so that you get the notifications of my next adventure. I'll be back out soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay on the path, and God bless you.